What is going on, guys? I'm back with another video, a little bit of gaming. Not very good at it yet, but we'll get there. Hit stick to vlog. Stop uploading anything else other than that. Sorry, man. There's nothing to vlog here. So I figured I'd load up IW4X. I talked a little bit about this game mode in my last video, and talk about Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. So if you guys don't know, there was absolutely no hype for this game, and then someone thought it would be a great idea to leak the fact that Modern Warfare 2 Remastered is coming out, but there wasn't going to be any multiplayer. So Charlie Intel tweeted that there's not going to be any multiplayer in the new Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. First of all, I didn't, at the time, I didn't even think it was really a thing. Like, obviously people have assumed that Modern Warfare 2 Remastered is coming out because they haven't made the Modern Warfare 2 or any of the other Modern Warfare games backwards compatible yet. And I can't think of another reason to not make a game backwards compatible other than they plan on remastering it in the future. So I just thought that maybe it would happen. And then out of nowhere, obviously Charlie Intel tweets that we're gonna have Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, but it's not gonna have multiplayer, and then everybody freaked out. Oh, I can't. I'm bad at aiming down sights. I can't get the button layout to, or the timing to work on PC. But yeah, Charlie Intel tweeted that there wasn't gonna be any multiplayer. The community freaked out, and that is pretty much where all the hype began for Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. Now everybody knows that I wish the game would come out yesterday. I'm excited for, you know, not only to play it and to enjoy it, but also all the content that would come with it. I think that, you know, if you remember all the content that came at the very beginning of Modern Warfare, or Modern Warfare Remastered, the COD 4 Remastered version, it's all anyone was doing. Twitch for the first couple of days had hundreds of thousands of people watching COD 4, watching tournaments, you know, watching old school people play it, and you know, just even just YouTubers were playing it just all the time, getting gameplays, getting, you know, pub footage. And I think it would be the same thing with Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, and I'm excited for, you know, not only what it could, or definitely for what it could do to the community, with the community, but also what it could do for me personally. I was fully prepared to deck out my stream, to go full Jack Dunlop on the game, because I could do that. I mean, I'm not even saying I could. I don't even think I could do that now. Like, just grind to stream as much as Jack does, because I don't really have, you know, an outlet, or I don't really have that like theme that fits me. You know, Fortnite kind of fits Jack perfectly. Black Ops 3 fit Jack perfectly, and oh shit. Modern Warfare 2 has kind of always been my game, so if they, you know, brought it back, if they brought it back, I feel like that would be just amazing, you know. Speaking of, the new Optic Plays came out. I have a laser beam. The new Optic Plays came out yesterday, and, or not yet. Well, it came out today, the day that I'm recording this. I don't know when exactly we're going to be uploading it, but oh, I got shit on. But it was really good, really, really good. It was really funny, it was edited amazing, and I think Roger just did an amazing job on that. So, if Modern Warfare 2 were to come out, you know, a remastered version, you know, one of the biggest things that people, you know, mention is what exactly would they change on it, because obviously Modern Warfare 2 pub definitely had, you know, the public version of Modern Warfare 2, just public playlist, definitely had a lot of issues, and most notably, I would say, is the MW2 one-man army. If you guys never played the game, you know, when it was active, it did get really, really bad. There was a lot of kill streaks. All of the I thought that guy just destroyed me. There's a lot of kill streaks all the time in the air, to the point where, you know, I mainly just play team tac with my homies, or I would play, you know, regular TDM or a lot of free for all. I played a shit ton of free for all and search and destroy, because, you know, team deathmatch, domination, ground war, they were always just littered with kill streaks and people trying to get people trying to get nukes, and they would do that by just shooting a shit ton of noob tubes, and then do just one-man army or scavenger, get the noob tube back, and then they'd shoot another one, and so forth and so on. And that's pretty much just what anybody would do. So if they did remaster the game, I think that I would keep one-man army in. I don't think one-man army was the problem. I think the fact that one-man army and scavenger regenerated explosives, I think that if they were to make a change to the game, that would be the utmost, like the biggest thing. I don't think Commando was as big of a deal as people made it out to be, because as annoying as it was for those few kills, if you had a headset, you could hear people running Commando from 1.5 miles away. So I don't think it was as big of a deal. You know, and the snipers are another thing that people talked about, but as long as you run with a group of 2 or 3 people and you guys are pretty decent at running with a regular gun, snipers aren't going to do anything, and they're just going to rage quit, because snipers are annoying to people that use regular guns, and for people that are trying to, you know, use a sniper rifle, anybody that uses a regular gun is a quote-unquote try-hard. So it's just, you know, I see it from both sides. So if you're a sniper, you're trying to get in a good lobby, roll with other snipers. If you're a regular gun guy and you're trying to get, you know, oh, what? Why can't I move? Oh shit! I was like typing or something. If you're a regular, or if you're a sniper, roll with snipers. If you're a regular gun guy, roll with red guns, and you know, it's not that big of a deal. So as far as, I think the only game-breaking thing really was the noob tubes. I mean, that's pretty much it, because anything else is really like manageable. And I think, you know, people are scared of supply drops, but supply drops aren't the bad part of COD. It's not what made COD unplayable. It's not what made it annoying. It's the fact that it's two things. It's the fact that supply drops were being made for CODs that we didn't even want supply drops to begin with. Like, the only supply drops that were ever awesome was Black Ops 3. You know, IW supply drops were cheeks. Actually, Modern Warfare Remastered supply drops were pretty dope. But World War II supply drops are probably the worst microtransactions in video game history. Like, I would much rather buy like Angry Birds skins. Like, I would literally rather buy anything else than any other form of microtransactions than what is going on in World War II. It's absolutely terrible. So I don't even think supply drops would be that big of a deal, is what I'm trying to say. Especially for a game that I love. Like, being able to run around in like a neon pink or neon cotton candy version of a UMP, like, sounds incredible. It sounds amazing, you know? Like, there's so many more options for customization whenever you get involved, or whenever you dive deeper into, you know, microtransactions and DLC and stuff like that. It's something that we never had. Oh shit! It's something that we never really had back in the day as console players in Call of Duty. You know, they had really cool shit on PC, but not a lot of cool stuff on console. So I would actually be, if they made Modern Warfare Remastered, I'd be super excited for supply drops. I mean, hell, even add new guns. Like, I think the guns that were added into COD 4, I don't even think they were that bad. Like, I think overall it was just how the game was played that, you know, ultimately, you know, I don't think that game's not even dead yet. Like, it didn't kill the game at all. It just made it uninteresting for me personally to play it. So I don't know. I think even adding new guns, like even the guns that they added in this mod, like the AK-74U, the Peacekeeper, the AK, the old AK, and the M40, like it's not, you know, it's not game breaking. It makes the game feel, you know, natural. As long as they don't break the game, like make something way overpowered and you know, not fun to use, not fun to play against, like I think I have no problem with it. I don't, like I said, I don't think supply drops are a big deal. The only thing that I would really like to change if this game came out was, you know, maybe add what's the game mode I'm thinking of, Hardpoint in it, because that's what they did with COD 4. See how that plays. Oh shit, that was the first time I picked up a snipe. Maybe add Hardpoint. You know, definitely take away the noob tubes, or take away the fact that Scavenger and One Man Army, you know, replenishes explosives. And I think you have a solid game. I think it would be amazing, and I think it would do extremely well. So those are just my 2 cents, a little bit of my 2 cents on Modern Warfare Remastered, and fingers crossed that it does happen. So that's gonna do it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Down in the comments, let me know what you think they should add in Modern Warfare 2 Remastered if it does get made. First thing that I think they should add is freaking multiplayer. I think that it's very important that they add that. But that's gonna do it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. My name is Hitch. Peace. I don't know what to do. Finger guns or peace sign. I don't know.